What's up, guys? It's Rock Grizzly here.
And Chaotic Savage the Gamer.
It's episode 3 of the podcast. You already know what it is. We got
Episode 3?
3.
Episode 3?
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
Damn, bro.
3 episodes in? What's going on?
At 3, it's like you really a podcast.
Yeah.
But we got 2 of our special guests for you guys today. We got some Ace guys that we got sitting here with us today. What's up, Ace guys?
What's going on?
Yo, what's good?
Yeah, so we got CG 353 and we got Tyler today. What's up, bro? You know what I mean? Ace Guy Podcast, we told y'all that we always want the small gamers. We don't really want the big gamers all like that. Although Andy Stone, we are coming for you, buddy. You gotta let us give you an interview, Andy Stone. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But yeah, so let's jump right into it. CG, how did you find the Ace Guys?
Well, one of our team members, Longfang, he mentioned me about you guys, and that's how I found out about you guys.
So you and Lone Fang was just cool, and he just, I mean,
Yeah,
you
we were like
and...
friends. I met him on this app called Moods, and we decided to play around, and then that's when he found you guys, and then told me about it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's nice. So how do you liking the Ace Guy so far?
It's awesome, man.
I mean, shit, on the podcast, we all
You guys are
talk.
pretty
It's just
cool. You
talk.
guys are pretty cool. I'm having tons of fun being in this clan.
That's awesome.
That's love. That's love. That's love. What about you, Tyler? How did you find the Ace Guys?
So I was playing, I think it was Heist, because I had to do my contracts, and I ran into TJ, and first game I like destroyed him with a pistol the whole time, and he seen how I had K3 in my clan tag for Korean Savage, and he was like, "Hey man, you in a clan at all?" And I was like, "Nah." So he told me he was gonna talk to Chaotic, and I was like, "Who's that?" He was just like, "Oh, that's the leader and stuff." And I was like, "Oh, all right, just give out like a good word for me and let me know what happens." And during that night, he told me I can join because I was just dominating. I was on my grind that day, and yeah, it's really how I just joined the clan.
Wow.
And now you're a guy. Look at that. Look how
Yes, sir.
life works. You know what's crazy? I got a funny K3 story. Me and LJJ was playing one night till like 4 o'clock in the morning, and we was like wrecking lobbies. We was just up. We was just mobbing. Somehow, we didn't know it was a fake Korean Savage, but it was a fake Korean Savage. He hopped in the lobby 1,000. This was when I wasn't even in the hundreds of prestige. I was like prestige, like I might have been prestige 100 or 97. He hopped in the lobby. JJ became a fan. Boy, he like, oh my God, it's Korean Savage. It's Korean Savage, bro. It's Korean Savage. Every time he killed him, he was like, yo, I love you, bro. I love you, bro. I'm like, bro, chill. I'm like, that's not, you don't know who it is. But he wound up, we actually wound up destroying the fake Korean Savage so much that he was just like, all right, he wanted to play with us. When he played with us, JJ kind of did like all his research to figure out who he was. Like the guy had like in the middle of us destroying him, he went and changed his what's it called, the player card to send me a friend request.
What?
JJ backed out of the game. He didn't even finish the game and went and sent him a friend request, and then we wanted to playing with him. But he never turned on his mic. But we found out that was the fake Korean Savage. JJ was so hurt, so hurt.
Damn.
You would have thought like his pot died or something like
What's
that.
life
Like,
after that?
Yeah, so that's a funny story about Korean Savage. Korean Savage, if you are listening, you might as well come do a collab with the Ace Guys. We would love to have you on. Or if you want the smoke,
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Guys don't back down for nothing.
We don't back
Or
down.
Dismo, bro. Or Dismo.
Who's Dismo?
What?
Okay.
Talk to me.
Dismo is another YouTuber, Call of Duty YouTuber. He's really good at it. He plays with Korean Savage as well.
Well, fuck it. They both can get the smoke.
Or
And
they could
Prince
both
Lacey.
it don't matter. It don't matter. I
Prince
mean, it's
Lacey
all
can
in
get the
fun.
smoke
Yeah,
too.
we game for fun.
Of
We
course.
game for fun. It ain't all like, I mean, if we say we want the smoke, it's just because we just trying to collab. I mean,
Yeah.
but if y'all get
We're
in the
trying to have
lobby,
a
and y'all
little fun.
talk about ish. We gonna talk our ish too. It's all about gaming. It's all about having fun. We said that in the first round. We always want to have fun. We ain't taking nothing too serious. We just trying to live and play games. That's it. That's all we do. Ace Guys Gaming. Make sure y'all follow us on every platform. It's just like that.
Literally.
But jumping into a topic. All right, so y'all seeing this Nintendo Lite, right?
Bruh.
Oof.
Yes, sir.
All right, so this is my whole thing. It's stupid, and this is why it's stupid. Because first of all, they stole the look of the PlayStation, the PSP. It looks just like a PSP. Then there's only one player games. It doesn't switch to nothing. I mean, I know it's not called the Switch, or is it called the Switch Lite? I don't know. But it's just stupid. It's just, I don't understand why they even bringing it. I feel like Nintendo is just like, they don't have nothing else to do. But there's some real Nintendo fans out there that'll probably come hunt me down for saying
Probably.
that.
Probably.
Time is one of them.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about the Nintendo Lite?
I mean, me personally, I think like it looks like a bloated version of like a PSP. It's like a PSP and a Nintendo DS had a baby, and then boom, there you go, Nintendo Lite. And then
But there's like nothing you can do with it.
yeah, it's like there's no multiplayer settings. Like you can't play with your friends, so it's like it's kind of yeah, I don't know. It's just like it reminds me of the days of like the Game Boy Color, where, like you're just sitting there chilling, playing Pokemon, and you can't really do nothing. You feel me? Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. That's my opinion.
What about you, Tyler? What you think about it?
I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of like the way it looks, how it has like different color variants and how it kind of brings out like that old Nintendo DS buttons. Like, it kind of gives me off that like that vibe of it, and it is kind of stupid how it's like one player. That's what I've heard. And you really can't do like multiplayer and play with your friends and stuff. But I like the design, the color, and it does remind me of like the PSP. But I feel like it'd be a good thing for Nintendo people to have like their own separate station, like play their own video games and do what they want to do, make their own YouTube.
CJ, what you think?
I have to agree on the color thing, on the color scheme. It looks pretty cool. But the only thing, one problem with it is that, like, yeah, even though it's multiplayer, but that's online. Like, what if your friend doesn't have a Nintendo Switch to bring to your house and you only have a Lite? Like, you can't play two players with that. That's pretty stupid.
Yeah.
You can't even have friends. Y'all gotta take turns on the same.
Exactly.
Bro,
Like,
you just
you
had
gotta
it. Let
take
me get it.
turns.
No, bro, come on.
Our next topic, which is this Area 51 thing that everyone's talking about. Do you guys believe in aliens?
100%.
I do.
What about you, Rob?
I'm kind of a see it till I believe it, but I know there's some shit out there, you feel me? Because niggas not gonna have a whole base out there. Just, you feel me? Like,
Bro, you live in New York. It's nothing but extraterrestrials out there. You gotta believe.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. But, you
But
know.
do y'all believe that if it was aliens, my fault, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, you're good.
But if it was aliens, why would they put them all in Area 51? Why would we know where they are? You know, if it was aliens and they hide them for mass panic, why would they keep them in Area 51? Why would they let the public know that Area 51 exists?
That's just, they didn't intend on it being like public, as people usually like either stalk people that they know could be working there, or they have an idea where it could be, so they usually either follow them, but it was never really intended to really be out to the public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you guys ever had your own alien experience? CG, we're gonna start with you.
No, actually, I haven't. I wish though.
All right,
no,
so Tyler, what about you?
I don't think so, but I swore one night that like I just seen like different colors come out my window, and I almost like had a heart attack. So that's I don't know if it was like something different or it was that, but it
Someone was
was
having a bachelor party outside, but it's okay.
Real Grizzly, what about you?
Have I ever had an alien experience? Well, there was one time I was home alone, right? Like when I mean like home alone, like no one was home, right? And like I dead like, felt like
That's
I got
Home Alone.
I I thought I felt somebody push me, but like I know nobody was home. You feel me? So like
That's
yeah.
a ghost. Ain't
That's a
aliens.
ghost experience.
Nah,
Save that for
but
the
like
next. Save
nah,
that for the
but
next
like
episode.
but like I don't know, bro. It's just like I was hella shook, but yeah.
So basically, you were saying that you were abducted and they stuck a Johnny ass.
Nah, they
They probed you. They
nah
probed you.
nah. I'm not with that
Here's
shit.
my take on aliens. All right, here we go. People understand that dinosaurs were real, right? Can we all agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs were real. Cats, dogs, iguanas, fish, all that shit looks weird. All of these things, dinosaurs, big ass creatures, fucking 7 stories tall. You telling me you could believe that, but you can't believe that there might be life on Mars?
But
Like, let's be honest.
That's
It's
true.
some
I
crazy
mean that
stuff
could
out
be
here.
a thing, but like I guess the reason why people believe there's dinosaurs and shit because there's more evidence to back it up, and I guess people has a hard time or just accepting the fact that aliens may possibly be real, because they don't have enough evidence to support theories. I mean, of course you can just say shit out your ass and call it evidence, but I'm saying like there's not like the amount of evidence from like dinosaurs and shit because you know you have archaeologists and shit looking at bones and stuff, but like ain't no real fucking like scientist on aliens and shit that is a generalized thing like dinosaurs, you know?
I feel you. But
Yeah.
I just can't see the simple fact that how can a person like really say uh dinosaurs was great back BC, and if you was to say yeah aliens exist they could call you crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But you said dinosaurs, like dinosaurs ain't here today, but we catch bones. Okay, cool. But if if someone found a dinosaur today, it would be mass panic, right? Mass panic
Mm-hmm.
in the world. People would say, "Oh my God, T-Rex is coming to kill us all,"
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But why is it crazy for you to say aliens exist? There's so many planets that we haven't even discovered because we can't even go that far. Who's to say like humans exist?
You know how much
Who's to
gas
say
prices
aliens
is,
don't
bro?
That's why I'm really into that because I kind of feel like there's because they found a rat on Mars,
What?
which if you go on, yeah, you never heard of that?
How would he be living if he
Really?
didn't? If they
Yeah,
couldn't?
a
Yeah.
couple years ago they found a rat, a dead rat or a live rat, and it
Oh
was
yeah.
just on Mars.
Wow.
And because I feel like
I remember.
sometimes, go ahead, CG.
I remember that they said that they found water on Mars as well, like
Yeah,
a couple years
It was
back.
frozen, right?
no, it was just regular water and
Yeah, it was like regular running water on
yeah.
Mars.
Wow.
And wherever there's water, there's a life source. That's why they've been
So
looking for plants and everything.
so do you guys know like why Earth is so like secured and has like running water, has people who can breathe? Do you guys know about that?
Yeah.
Talk to me.
So, all right, I'm not a scientist, but there's
Hold on,
I don't
before you
remember.
start. Before you start, these are just our theories. We don't know for
These are not
sure,
facts.
but
Yeah,
these
it's
are
just
These
just
are
our theories.
our
Let's
opinions.
just make
Yeah.
it straight for people. Go and take our podcast and be like, look at these fucking guys. These guys are saying that this is real. Like, blah
Yeah, we're
blah
no
blah.
scientists. We're not stating out facts. It's just
We're
our
just saying
theory
our
and what.
Our
opinions.
theories.
Yeah. Um. So my theory is like we have like this surrounding around the Earth which like secures us, and if we go on beyond that boundary, I feel like it's just like if you go too deep in water, the water pressure gets too high. I'm pretty sure, and it, like crushes your bones.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that's
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's a fact too.
Yeah, it is.
But don't quote me on
No,
it.
that is a fact. If you go too deep in
Yeah,
water, it's not
Yeah.
far out. It's too deep. If you go too deep, you can't like your body will
Yeah.
become compressed. That's why
So if you
scuba
think
divers
about
have to
it,
go down there with extra gear.
yes, sir. If you think about it, if we go out our atmosphere, and we go out into like say like Jupiter, it's probably too far because of the same reason. Our bodies would probably shut down and not properly work like how they would on Earth. So I feel like there's more life on outside of Earth because they adapted to it. You know what I mean? And
Right.
they've been like just out there, and they know like how to survive and what to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I definitely do feel like there is life outside of Earth. There is definitely some type of creature or life source out there on different Earths that we still have not like looked over. But that's just
I feel
my
like
theory.
yeah, and I feel like even if there was, the government would want to keep it away because they
Oh yeah,
wouldn't want
100%.
someone to
Yeah.
be stronger than them, or because everyone. Why is it that people come out with this simple thing that aliens have more advanced tech than us? Why would they have more advanced tech than us if there's nothing on their planet, you know? Like if someone didn't see something or hear something, why in every movie aliens could take off in ships that don't make no sound? Or how do people know they have more advanced tech than us? How do they know that they're not behind us? How do they know they're not still
Because
shooting pocket
It's a
all right,
rockets?
fantasy.
I might seem like a total nerd or I don't know what I'm talking about, but on a different Earth, they could. You guys ever watch like Futurama?
Mm-hmm.
You know how
I
like
don't
they
know if
have
we
like
could go off of Futurama like for
no,
facts.
it's not, no, I'm just saying it's not facts, but like you ever watch that show and you see how like different planets have like their own their
Mm-hmm.
own world and like different creatures and people on there. I feel
Yeah.
like that's something outside of the atmosphere of Earth. Like they have like their own tech, they have like their own thing. So I feel like they can have their own technology, their own words and
Okay.
stuff like that.
So like going off what you're saying is like they have their own type of technology, and to us it may
Yeah.
not seem it's superior, but we just have no idea what it is. So
Yeah.
it's just foreign to us because we don't know what it is.
So
So
maybe it's
Exactly.
not advanced. It's just that we're too dumb
unknown.
to know what the
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. We didn't read the manual. That's all. That's all.
You know
That's
what
all.
it is.
That's
Yeah,
all.
bring your ray gun manual, yo. If there's extraterrestrials out here,
Leave
make
it
sure that you
inside.
come. I got my Colt 45 and you got your ray gun manual because I want to know what you shoot me with. That's
The,
all I want.
the
So, all right, to cap off that whole topic, aliens real or fake? Tyler, you go first.
I think so.
Real
That's my
Grizzly,
take.
aliens real or fake?
70-25.
Bitch, what?
What?
What you say?
I just said 70-25.
Oh, 70-25. All right, cool. CG.
Yeah.
Aliens real or
Yeah,
fake?
I believe they're real. I believe they're real.
CG out in college, so I'm like, he got to see them Jones at night. I used to watch this Jones called Fact or Fake. Y'all ever seen that on QT? I think I don't remember what it came on.
What?
But I used to watch this Jones
Nah.
Fact or Fake, and they would go and try to debunk like all this alien stuff, and like half the TV show was in California, so it was just like interesting. Right?
Ghostbusters?
So aliens are real, but I don't think I'm gonna mob Areas 51 only because I ain't trying to go to jail.
I'm not with
But-
that, son. I'm
I ain't
not
trying to
with
die,
that.
bro. I ain't trying to die.
You become a
Alright,
god
so-
real quick. Going to the upper room.
CG had a great question last night that I felt like was like a fire question.
Okay.
All right, CG,
Oh,
you want to
yeah.
ask that? All right, so everybody listen to CG's answer, and then we're gonna go through everybody. Go ahead, CG.
All right. Should I say the question?
Yeah.
Yeah, the question.
All right, so my question was, if someone offered you a job, $80 an hour, to clean the whole cemetery 10 a.m. to 5, oh no, 10 p.m. to 5 a.m., would you take that offer?
100%.
Of course. It's a cemetery.
All right, cool. We said
Man,
100%, but why would you take that? I mean, like all the creepiest stuff happen at night, right?
all right. Can
All
I
the
can
creep-
I
That's
explain?
but that's what I love. Like, I would love to experience something creepy. Like, I've experienced that before, twice actually.
Stay
I've
strapped and you're
experienced
good to go.
paranormal.
like a ghost.
Yeah, I've experienced paranormal events happen to me twice. There was one in fourth grade in the Whaley house, and another one. Something happened. I forgot that part. I
Talk
forgot
to
the
us. It's a podcast. What happened in the Wiley house?
um. So in fourth grade, there was a field trip to go to Old Town,
It's always a field
and
trip.
we had like different groups. I was one of the groups to go into the Whaley house. And so what happened? It was like a little tour. We were walking inside, and there was like
Okay, wait,
a
wait, wait,
chair.
wait. Is the Wiley house like a paranormal house?
The Whaley house is haunted, actually.
Oh.
Okay,
It's a
okay,
haunted
cool,
house.
cool, 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 cool. All right, go ahead.
I was going inside with my friends and stuff, and my buddy was right behind me. While we were walking, I felt like a hand touch my shoulder. So I turned around and asked him if he like touched my shoulder or something. And he said no, that he didn't.
So in the fourth grade, kids lie all the time, though. How do you know it really wasn't him?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I felt his hand, but his hand was warm. Because the one that I felt on my shoulder was like icy cold.
Wow.
Ah. So you just felt somebody just grab you. So did it like make the hair on the back of your neck stand up?
Probably.
Yeah, it did, Lucky.
What about you, Rel? If someone paid you $80 an hour to clean a cemetery for the rest of your life,
Well, rest of my
would
life.
you do it?
Shit.
For the rest of your life?
Yes, but like, of course you want to do something else, but like, yeah, and I'm just keeping the strap on me because I'm with the shits. So,
You gonna kill something that's already dead, bro?
yeah, yeah, fuck it. I'm
You
not,
gonna pull
I'm,
that grip out.
bro, I'm not
You
playing these
yeah,
games. I'm
already
not
did.
playing these games. Gonna take me to the Walking
Bruh.
Dead. No way, no way.
Listen, as soon as you turn around and you see old father, you're gonna have a heart attack.
I'm dropping. I don't care.
You gonna drop old father?
Listen.
Have you ever had a paranormal experience?
Yes. Definitely.
Okay, talk.
Well, like I just said, one time I was home alone, and like no one was in the house and shit, so I was just chilling. You feel me? I had the music playing and shit, and I went in the fridge and I got some green tea, as you guys know. I like green tea, so I was just chilling. I was like maybe like 12, 13. I had my addiction when I was young, but anyway, I'm not talking about that right now. So yeah, like I was just chilling in the kitchen, and I felt like someone like just dead pushed me, like you know how like when someone like pushes
Like
you,
your body moved halfway across the room.
yeah.
Really?
And it was like
Really?
dead dark outside, like it was dead, like no one, like the lights were off. I was chilling, you feel me? Like no one was home, and
I bet you that ghost got mad that you stole his green tea.
probably I'm
Like
I'm probably
he got
thinking.
mad that you was drinking green tea.
Oh,
Get up, young bull! You don't need to be drinking that booze.
he was probably trying to stop me at that young of an age because he realized what the effect is, as you can see. But
He probably like crack is whack. Get off that green tea.
but
know
no,
your
for real,
favorite, right?
like I was dead scared. Like I was a freshman in high school. Like I was shook. I left the house. I was like, I'm not with the shits today. I had to leave, and
Not with the shit.
I did
This
not.
shit about?
I did not go home until my older brother came home, and I told him what happened. Of course, he said I'm lying, but I know what happened. So
Everyone's gonna say you're a liar. Alicia, you said my ghost story was a lie. But I'm gonna get to that. But what about you, Tyler? $80 an hour. Would you clean a cemetery for the rest of your life? At night.
Yes, 100%.
Have you ever had a paranormal experience?
One you guys would never believe about, actually.
No one's
Shit, I
ever
believe
going to
anything.
believe your paranormal
So,
experience. No one, no matter
all
what.
right,
No
but
one will.
so all right, I'm gonna explain it. So I live in Rhode Island. So out here it's kind of like it's like a whole bunch of like Native Americans, Indians, like where I used to live. So where I used to live was South Kingston, and where it was like we used to call it the PJs, which is the projects. So that place was built over an Indian graveyard,
Oh,
which
The whole motherfucking place.
the whole thing, like that, the
disrespectful.
apartment buildings were built over the graves. So if you come out like my backyard at my old house and you look over the fence, there's still tombstones over there.
Oh my god.
And
Creepy.
so all right, so the paranormal activity. All right, so one night my mom had like this just idea, like the thought came to her head, just take a picture of on top of the stairs. So she did it, and she had her friends over. My dad was there, so she does it, and she turns super just like pale white, and she shows her friend the photo, and it was a guy dragging a little girl by her hair up the stairs. So
What?
it's just crazy, and I promise on my mom's life that this is all real. Everybody leaves the house. They go grab all the kids, and they all go in the van. And they forgot me upstairs while I was sleeping.
No.
So my mom, my uncle had to come back in the house, grab me. And while we're running out the house, there's a little boy in the bathroom window just waving by. And
Really?
dude, I swear to God. And it goes more. It goes
All right,
more.
go ahead.
So we go to my mom's friend's house, and the next day we come back with a priest and stuff, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we go in, the guy's
Oh, this
looking
is like-
around, and they have like this salt stuff they put on the edge of the door. So like if you open it, you don't step on it, you can see it though. And I guess when they put that down, it made everything 30 times worse. So the dude came in the house, he was like, okay, show me where everything happens, what happens. Alright, so my uncle and my aunt used to live there with us. They used to stay in my room because at this moment of time they didn't have a house, you know what I mean? So my uncle usually likes to play tricks on us. So at night we hear quarters flipping up the stairs.
Oh god.
And he's a bit of a jackass, so we expect it was him. We go into the room. Hey, you messing with us? No, not at all. So he's up with us, and they're all just sitting in the room. And they hear banging on the walls walking up the stairs. And then they hear quarters slip. They go out the door, and there's no quarters there. And like you can tell if it's a quarter or a penny because you can get that big thump. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 So they have the priest come in, and we didn't know about. We had like a little cubby hole in the closet. So he was okay. Don't go to the right. Don't go to the right. Like in his head. You know what I mean? And she opens the closet, and he automatically knew what was there. He opens it up, and he crawls in there. He crawls back out. He has scratch marks all over him, and he ran out the house. And his
Wow.
father at the time told me, like he came in my room, blessed it, and he told us that there's always a guy in my room on the corner of my bed swinging back and forth watching me sleep.
Wow.
Freak bull.
And you know the girl that had that was getting dragged up by the stairs that I was telling you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Believe it or not, I actually had dreams about that little girl.
That's crazy.
So
And
her
that was the
father-
scariest part. That was the
crazy.
scariest part.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And if you guys want, I can bring my mom in. I have photos
Oh
on my
my
mom's
God.
MySpace of the
Yo,
ghost.
send us the photos. We're
Definitely.
gonna put them in the
Story
end of the
time for
YouTube.
sure. For sure. For sure.
Like,
Thumbnail.
Like
Let's
I
go.
said, it was like like I said, it was built over an Indian graveyard, and you could see like the top hat on top of the guy in the mirror, and you can see his figure
Oh
in the
my
mirror.
god.
Send us. Can you send
Thumbnail.
us the photos of the tombstone in the back in the back?
I don't have the tombstone, but I just have the one of the ghosts.
All right. Whatever
That's
you have.
fucking crazy.
Whatever you have. If you can get that, it'll be great.
Yeah, send it. We'll put it, and everybody that's listening, we'll have the photos at the end of our YouTube video. I'm sorry if you're listening to this on Podbean or SoundCloud. You have to go to our YouTube video. All you gotta do is look up Ace Guys Gaming in YouTube, and we should pop right up. You'll see the photos.
Yes, sir.
But boy, is that crazy!
That was.
See, I had my own paranormal experience, and to answer the question, hell yeah, I will do anything. Well, not anything,
Whoa.
but I'll
Hold
work
up.
in a cemetery for
Back up.
$80 an hour because I want the
Hold up.
cash.
Run that back one more time. Run that back one more time.
I'll fucking streak a fucking soccer game for $80 an hour. And I'll run around that. I do laps around that bitch all day just to get as much money as I need. But yes, I would. And yes, I have had my own paranormal experience. I had my own paranormal experience, and it was creepy. Now, I told all my friends this. Alicia Cobbs told me that it was fake. I was an effing liar. I did a story time video on my YouTube channel, on my personal YouTube
I
channel. I'm
remember
going
that
to give
video.
you guys the fast forward video. I mean, the fast forward version of the video. If you want to go listen to the video in depth, go to my channel, Chaotic Savage the Gamer. Go down to story time. You're going to see it. I was choked by a ghost, and here it is. All right, so my grandma died back in 2009.
R.I.P.
When my grandma died, everybody went to my grandma's house to stay because we just wanted to remember her. And this is the fast forward version. So everybody stayed, but I was so happy to be back at my grandma's house because I know this little thotty that was there. And I'm like, yes, I'm definitely going to bomb tonight. So I know it was wrong. I shouldn't have had sex in my grandma's house. I know I should not have
Wait,
done
what?
it.
Wait,
I
what?
know.
In your grandma's house?
I was
Disrespectful.
young. I was dumb. I wound up bringing her over. It was so hard to get her into the house without everybody waking up. I wound up getting her up. We was in the living room. We did her thing. She did her thing. She left. I laid down on the couch. I was like, yo, I'm the man. I put my hands behind my head. I went to sleep. Seconds later, I felt all the air taken out of my body. All of the air was taken out of my body.
Wow.
I opened my eyes and everything, but I cannot move at all. Now, someone said it could have been sleep paralysis. I don't know how to say the fucking word.
Paralysis?
It was not sleep paralysis. I was choked by my grandma.
I'm thinking she was having you. She was like, what, nigga? The fuck wrong with you?
I kid you not. I was being choked. I could not move a muscle. It was like I was paralyzed. And at the itch of me like really suffocating, just like that, my air came back into my body. I fell off the couch. I ran upstairs and I slept right under my mom.
Wow.
And I ain't no bitch, but I can't beat no ghost.
Nah.
You was a bitch.
Fuck that, yo. I was being yoked out my fucking life. And I'm just like, yo, that's some crazy shit. And I remember I didn't tell nobody the story because I'm like, nobody's gonna fucking believe me.
Yeah.
I went and looked in the mirror. It was no fucking hand marks over my neck or anything. I just remember, first I could never tell a story until I was old enough because I didn't want my mom to sock me in. You know what I mean? My mom got a mean hook. But that shit, was that my only, I don't know. I used to live in the Poconos, but that's not really a ghost experience. I believe in Yetis and shit.
Of course.
Like Bigfoots, bitches are real, yo.
Well, those are my
Bigfoots
cousins,
are
but we're
real.
not gonna talk about that right now.
But yeah, like that's the story for another time. But I was choked by a ghost, and if you don't believe in ghosts, fuck you. And if you think that we were lying today, fuck you. Because I was choked by a ghost and I know what it was. But that shit was crazy, yo. But I ain't gonna lie, Tyler, that shit got me fucking freaked out. That's some creepy ass shit. You
Bro,
still live in
it's
that
serious.
house for real?
Nah, man, I moved.
I would
Of
move
course,
too.
of course.
Fuck that. I'm out. I'm
The
out.
funny thing is, listen, the funny thing is, we moved across the street.
Nigga,
Oh
no.
my
No.
Have y'all had more paranormal experiences?
Yeah. More than one.
It followed you.
Yeah, so
No.
it could be attached to you, bro.
It can, though. That's one thing that really scared me before. It can follow you, but it wasn't that. I have a theory that it was like something completely different.
Just that area, probably.
But it wasn't. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It was a demon.
No, it wasn't a demon.
Yeah, that's some story time. That's,
It's crazy.
5 minutes.
that's wild. But goddamn, bro, that's like that shit still got me thinking, man. Still got me thinking, man.
Never going to your house ever. I'm not what this is.
It was fun chatting with you guys. Thank you for coming today. It's amazing. Wait, Tyler, you got a race tonight, right?
Nah, that was last night, man.
Oh shit.
Oh, how did it
Did you
go?
win?
How did it go?
I came in like third, I think it was.
Okay.
How
So-
many people was in the race? So tell us about your street race life.
All right, so where I live in Providence, that's what our other city is called. We have like street races on like Broad Street, on Indian Point Park. We go there and we usually have like this big burnout place. We have drag racing, but it's all like obviously illegal.
I'm about to say, how did the cops fare with this?
The Paul Walker life.
I have a video this week. 2 days ago, some dude did a burnout. He whipped around a corner, and he came straight down India Point, and he rammed the hot dog stand.
Oh my god. He's probably driving a
Bro, a
Mustang.
hot dog stand. No, it was BMW.
Oh, see then. Oh god.
But yeah, so we usually all roll out to like the highways or like I said, Broad Street, and we do our thing. So there's like little sections you take to know who you're going against, or just really, it's not really like set up, but like you just race
No.
whoever. No what?
No, I was saying you just know like who you're gonna race against when you get to that section.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Wow, that's
But,
I
yeah.
think that's dope. So
Alright.
like, did you ever like want to pursue like a NASCAR dream?
Yeah. Right now I go to school for auto mechanics, so I'm a mechanic right now so far.
Oh, word.
Oh, that's dope. So what
Yeah,
is it
so-
levels to this shit or?
It's not really a level. It's just you get brought into a for like mechanics or racing.
Like racing.
You just gotta know people. Like you gotta know the connects. You have to have people who are willing to help you, like get into it or soup up your car. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. It's just you have to have connects. You have to have good friends, a good area, and know your way around a car.
So I have an oil change that gotta be done.
All right, question. So, Tyler, you said that you're a mechanic, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can I get that discount though?
Facts. Like,
Yeah.
like I'll buy the oil and everything. I just need to be changed.
I'm vital and everything.
I
Yeah,
just
go ahead.
got
As long as you pay me enough.
got you, bro. I got you. It's a green tea. I got you.
I don't want damn PG.
Buy your own
Nah.
case.
So we are getting up to like we already passed our 30-minute mark, but y'all already know we ain't got no
Time.
limits. I mean, we gonna
No
do
way.
what we gonna do because it's the Ace Gods and we had our boys on the day. So
It's
we can
got
show out.
gaming.
Where can our listeners find you guys on Instagram, like for your gaming channels? CG, you first.
Just find me at the _real_CG353 on Instagram. And then my YouTube channel is CG353. That's it.
Okay, what about you, Tyler?
I don't really have a gaming page right now at the moment, but I do have a car page if you guys do want to follow it. It is Camber Kid on Instagram. I post like
follow it.
photos of like cambered cars and like if you guys are into that. And then my gaming stuff I post on my YouTube, which is Boosted Kicks, all together.
Heard you.
Cool. Make sure you guys, if you're listening, you like our guys. If you guys want to go check out their content, go check out their content. I'm telling you, all Ace God content is great content. Plus, if you like
Definitely.
this podcast, definitely come back and listen to episode 4. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for
appreciate it.
coming through and chilling and talking to us. I mean,
Trust, man.
we
Trust.
enjoyed
man.
it. We enjoyed y'all ghost stories and everything. Aliens are fucking real. As always, it's your boys, the Ace Gods. Peace.
Peace.
Later.
Later.